You know what? I got things to do. Understand? Like, have a shower. Go shopping for food. Haven't eaten well in days. Anyway. This SI Bibi thing is really starting to really take up a lot of my mental energies, my juice, and is irritating the screaming fuck out of me. Now, I want these men in Pakistan to consider the following. The last day is here now. But forgetting that, assuming it's not, the last day comes, and God requires an explanation of you for this SI Bibi affair. She's his daughter as well. And he's been waiting for some time to hear this explanation come from your lips, your originations, and see how truthful you are in these moments. Now imagine God displaying the level of consciousness to you and the level of interest in you and your particular issues, concern for you and your families and your alleged loves, that you display for this woman. Understand? This is how you are judged. I'm trying to help you here, you understand? I don't seek your loss. I'm not out to get you. And you can't hide from me. We are interested in solutions, not extending the buggery anywhere on this planet. Pakistan happens to be on this planet. This is my planet. Understand? Now, I like to not have to work a lot. And that's not going to happen for a while. I can see this now. We need truth here. All of it. And it's my job to see to this. Understand? And ideally, I would like to have everything functioning so it doesn't need me at all, as quickly as possible. But that's not the case now, and it's certainly not the case in Pakistan and other places as well. But thankfully, I don't have to concern myself too much with Iceland, or Norway, or Denmark too much. They have an honorable monarch around there somewhere, I believe. He lives next door to his neighbors. Anyway, we do have some challenges in Pakistan right now. And I need help from every Pakistani Muslim, every Pakistani male, certainly, who stands or who kneels before his God every day and claims to submit to him. I need to look into his own heart for the truth of what's going on in your country and speak it. Do not be afraid. Some of us may die through this process, but the truth won't. And if someone doesn't champion the truth, she will. And if truth dies on this planet, so does this planet. So does intelligent life on this planet. It has happened before. Now, I hate to have to be bringing in the heavies and the artillery, etc. with this, but I can't count on your subtle reasoning any longer. So I need you to understand that technically advanced culture has existed on this planet before. Noah was not just some humble thunt in some village somewhere in Pengonentia. Noah was your king at one time. He was king of a people who do not exist anymore. No, Noah wasn't the only survivor of the Aztecs. He said, but we're moving where the water can never get to. I determined where that was. Around 15,000 feet, I believe. And decided to make a life for themselves there. But there are structures that are undoable by our technology today. That were doable by them. Men have chiseled palaces out of the side of mountains. Starting from the top and working their way down. Is that a way you can do it? Put that in your pipe and smoke it someday. So to delude ourselves into thinking that we are capable of living without regard for or concern for the laws that govern us and this universe would be erroneous. Can we suggest this as a postulate for the time being? So, obviously there was something that was either supposed to happen that didn't, or it didn't happen that was supposed to. There was some requirement of these people that they did not meet. Can we say this? And we have pyramids in Mexico, Malaysia, Egypt, elsewhere, I believe. I'm very hungry right now. Understand? And there's a lot of things I should be doing. There is nothing more important to us than this. I do not want this effort to fail. This is my effort and I'm responsible for it. And I need you to understand, you need to wake up to the truth. the same way you discern pig meat and dog meat from cow meat. You need to discern the same thing inside yourselves. This is for those who will use their guided reason. God has left us clues, signs, symbols, and prophets to help us. But we need to do the labor ourselves. Understand? Each man, each woman needs to cleanse themselves of impurity, of that which is untrue, that which is stolen, and that which is blasphemous. In other words, that which I originate that I know is inconsistent with the laws of God. And bring these to consciousness, not just to myself, but to my fellows. Share the truth of myself with my fellow. This is a requirement of heaven. And we are at the point in our devolution currently where this is an absolute necessity to be spoken. The consciousness level of man has not evolved, it has devolved, as is displayed not only in Pakistan today, not just there, the White House, the United States. There's no difference. I know better than the Southside Bibi doing the whole world. Like George Bush and his daddy have done basically to the world what these bungle crunts are trying to do to Aside Bibi in a Muslim country. Now, this is a different thing. This is a country that says 5 times a day, Allah is merciful. To conduct themselves with such ignorance, insistent, blinded fitna to the laws of God is haram. All of you are guilty of this. It's worse than Aside Bibi could conceive of doing. She's illiterate. Not all of you are. So, neither is God, and neither am I. Please, begin the king's barf in Pakistan now. Admit the truth. Speak the truth. Unburden yourself of this effluent of mind, this disgusting perversion and blindness to the realities of God and the laws of the universe. For God's sake, for Allah's sake, for Christ's sake, for Noah's sake, for Abraham's sake, listen to this. You are near the end of your rope. You are perverted, blind currently. You need saving. And you need to save yourselves. And you do this by prosecuting the truth. Totally, as deeply and as much as you can. Get a pick and shovel and work on your sorry asses starting yesterday. Understand? This is not truth. This is not Allah's laws or wants for you or his daughters, his children. That's who you are. Now, the Quran says Allah has no children. Well, he does. He's got billions of them. Angels and you. And he's not happy, and neither am I right now. You understand? And I like to be happy. I don't like being irritated out of my sick bed. To have to come and speak these things, but there's no time. rest on this issue. For me, I am responsible for this exercise, and someday if you start listening to the truth long enough, you'll begin to see this. And you may, if you're lucky, see why. Please, please, for the sake of Allah and for the sake of your immortal souls, if you could die, I wouldn't be here. Understand? Period. Dogs do not have this. Cats, camels do not have this invitation. Nor this correction. Nor do they have your problems. Think about that. So, please, do your souls a favor, your own spirits a favor, your own minds, your own emotions a favor. Worship Allah rightly. Speak the truth to each other. And use every ladder, everything you can get to dig deeper into it. Do not stop until you're done. Until there's no more. That's when you're done. That's when your heart is purified. But Jesus, our family, said, blessed are the pure of heart, for they shall see God. Now, he doesn't whistle Dixie either. Neither does Muhammad. Neither does Noah. Neither does Abraham. Neither do a lot of others. All of us are telling you the same thing. Speak the truth. It's good for you. You can trust me. You can trust me. You really can. I have no desire to lie to you whatsoever. I'm not saying I never lied. I'm saying I have no desire to lie to you or to Allah anymore. Ever. Ever again. It's been that way for some time. Anyway, I love you. I am your king. That means I'm your servant. And right now what that means is I'm your garbage man. And so I'm running around behind you trying to clean up the shit you're leaving around. And goddamn, Pakistan's got a pile of turds a mile high right now. I need some help unloading them. If you'd be kind enough to give me a hand, I'd be very grateful. I have to unload each shovel for myself. Cheers, gentlemen. Cheers. Incidentally, today's the last day. Just thought I'd let you know. Started about 2 years ago.